Hello and welcome to yet another OpticsTrade review video. We're going to take a look at the features of another open reflex red dot sight made by Vector Optics here today. This is another red dot sight from the Frenzy series, the 1x17x24 MIC. And 1 here stands for 1 times magnification, 17x24 are window dimensions in millimeters, and MIC stands for micro, as this red dot sight is the smallest in the Frenzy series of sights made by Vector Optics. Now, the brand has had a huge impact on the sports optics market in the last years. They're known for their vast offer of products, which consists of rifle scopes, red dot sights, rangefinders, mounts, and similar products, all available at incredibly affordable prices. The company's headquarters is in China, and they have plenty of experience in this field, so in the manufacturing of these products. They used to make, and I'm pretty sure they're still making, components for the products of other companies associated with optics. Their own brand has been readily gaining in popularity in the last few years. Okay, let's go and take a look at the dot itself. If we take a look at the outer appearance, you can see that this open reflex sight is really small. Size-wise, we can compare it with Shield RMS or Leupold Delta Point Pro, Holosun 407, 507K, and some others. It weighs 22 grams with the battery inserted, that's without this adapter, which makes it one of the lightest red dot sights in existence. It is 38 millimeters long, 24 millimeters wide, and 25 millimeters high. I do have to say that I like the design. No parts stick out of the housing anywhere. The buttons are almost flush with it. We got this nice straight lines on the sides and here on the frame. The frame is also really thin, so it doesn't provide any unwanted coverage of the target. The rear part is designed similarly as with the Holosun 407 and 507K. So this part here acts as the rear sight if the battery dies. So if the battery dies, you still have a solution because you can use the sights of the pistol. So you can really tell that this red dot sight is pistol oriented. When you purchase it, you get a fixed mount for the Picatinny platform for those who wish to mount it on a rifle. If you remove this sight, there is the same footprint as the one found on Shield SMS, RMS, and Leupold Delta Point Pro. So you can mount it on an adapter originally designed for these sights. Many pistols out there are optic ready for Shield RMS, SMS, or Delta Point Pro, and this sight here will fit on those pistols perfectly. Do be careful which screws you're using, as the ones that have big heads can quickly get stuck here on this part of the body, so you'll have to use properly sized screw heads. Keep that in mind. The battery compartment is at the bottom, which is a bit of a disadvantage, as you have to remove the sight from the firearm if the battery needs a replacement. And I know it's difficult to place the battery compartment elsewhere on these really small sights, like on the side or on top, but some competitors, for example Holosun 407 and 507K, these sights have the battery compartment on the side. They do use the small CR1632 battery, but it's much easier to replace the battery once it dies, and no re-zeroing is needed. We have the elevation and windage compartments in their standard locations. To turn it, you just use one of these tools, which are supplied in the box. So when you turn these, you notice that they don't produce clicks, and no scale is supplied. There are no lines also around the written around the screw, so you'll have to do the zeroing with a bit of a feeling. The point of impact movement is listed next to the screws. As regards the optical qualities, there is some blue tint in the upper part of the lens, but other than that, the colors are really nice when you look through. There is also no problem looking through with both eyes open, thanks to the proper 1 times magnification. There are 10 levels of illumination altogether. The most powerful one is daytime bright. Even in the strongest sunlight, you can still see the dot, but you can also dim it down and make it suitable for use in the dusk. At the end of this video, I will go through all the 10 levels of illumination. When I look through, I see a perfect round dot. Even at the maximum setting, it doesn't produce any star effect for me or any unwanted flashes at the corners of the field of view. After 3 minutes of inactivity, the sight goes into sleep mode, turning off the illumination, and when it detects movement, it immediately powers back on again. Similar to Holosun Shake Awake, so this is a very sophisticated function, and you can see here in the box the motion sensor. This is it. The dot size. It comes in a 3 MOA dot size. This is a perfect dot size for a rifle, but as this pistol is, as this red dot sight is pistol oriented, it would be great if they would offer 6 or 7 MOA version, as many shooters do prefer bigger dots, which allow for better target acquisition. And I think that this is probably one of the biggest disadvantages, so not being available in a bigger red dot. You do have the 3 MOA dot version, and if you do prefer using a small dot on a pistol, small dot size, then you won't have any problems. It's waterproof, shockproof, fogproof. As I said, it's made in China, and it comes with a warranty of 10 years. As regards the scope of delivery, you can practically see everything here on this video. So there is also this nice rubber cover which fits on the side, and you can protect the lenses when you're not using it or when you're transporting it. It comes in this nicely soft box. Great for transportation, so you don't have to worry again about damaging it. Some additional screws here, a lens cloth with a Vector Optics logo, the warranty card, some tools for zeroing and for mounting the sight, and then this really basic instruction manual. And that's basically it. The price is around 240 euros, really affordable. So the competitive devices of the similar size are more expensive, and I do think that this sight has a lot of potential once it gets more spotlight on the market. Okay, if we go through the pros and cons, starting with the pros, I think that the most important thing to point out here is the size and weight. It weighs 22 grams without the adapter and with the battery inserted, which is really outstanding. I also like the fact that it's equipped with a shield footprint, and if your pistol is optic ready for the shield footprint, you won't have to do any modifications if you wish to mount this sight on your pistol. And then everything regarding the illumination is also great. They have 10 illumination levels. I like these nice buttons which are flush with the housing and produce crisp clicks. 10 levels for all lighting conditions. Also the definition of the dot is great. And yeah, so many great things about this affordable dot. What could have been done better? This is mostly the case with all the Frenzy models of the Vector Optics line of products. So the clicks are not produced when you rotate the vintage and elevation adjustment screws, and also the battery compartment at the bottom, making it a hassle to replace the battery once the sight is mounted on the firearm. What applies specifically to this red dot sight here is the lack of bigger dot size. I think that having a bigger dot size is important, as many pistol users like to have 6, 7 or 8 or somewhere in that range dot size. And yeah, it would be great if Vector Optics added a 6 or 7 MOA dot model to their offer. Other than that, I think it's a great choice for someone who wants a light compact red dot sight for their pistol. Also for someone who wants to have a compact red dot either mounted on the rifle scope or directly on a Picatinny rail on the rifle. Thank you very much for watching this short video. If you found it useful, leave a like, subscribe. If you have any other questions or want to add anything, just use the comment section below. Take a look at our other Vector Optics videos on our YouTube channel. Take care and see you next time.